Yes, sir. I'm going to be doing an unboxing on the Google Pixel tablet. Now, I had no idea this was coming out. I've really been focused on that Google Pixel Fold, which is releasing next month for like 17 or 1800 bucks. I am picking that up, but this thing sells for 500 bucks. And the first thing I got to say is that the box on this thing is super chunky. I mean, look at that. I wasn't expecting it, but it does come with a speaker. Okay, anyways, let's take it out of the box, take a look at it. I'll also go over some of the specs as we're, unboxing this. Okay, so here it is. Now, you can get this in 3 different colors. You've got hazel, porcelain, and rose. Now, I've got the hazel color. It's almost like a grayish, but we'll see how it looks in a second. Okay, we got the speaker dock right there, right here. Okay, so this is actually magnetized and it props up the tablet. So kind of interested to see how that looks, but it is pretty cool. I think that's a nice little selling point that it comes with that. Okay, then you got your charging cable, which is also a little bit chunky. All right, I'm going to just put that to the side. We'll see if there's anything under here. And no. Okay, that's everything. But yeah, the box, super chunky. So just be aware of that if you end up picking this thing up. Okay, so as far as the, build on this, it has a glass front, aluminum frame, aluminum back. It's an LCD display at 10.95 inches. All right, so here, let's unwrap this. Okay, so, man, struggling, but there we go. Okay, so it does feel really nice for sure. And definitely happy with the color choice here. Just going to hold it up to the camera so you guys can see it. But yeah, feels great. Okay, let's get this thing turned on. I'm going to try to skip through this startup screen as well to save some time because it is always annoying having to do that. Now, as far as some of the other specs on this thing, it's got an 8-megapixel selfie camera on it, 8-megapixel back camera. This isn't exactly going to be something you're going to be taking a ton of pictures with, honestly. It's going to probably just be more for entertainment purposes and maybe, just checking some stuff out late at night. That's probably how I'm going to use this thing. Of course, as we're going through the startup screen, I also want to point out if you guys, want to learn more about this or pick it up or get on our tech newsletter, we send out 1 email a week. We'll have some links below in the description. Also, as I'm going over it, feel free to comment me below if you have any questions, but here we go. Okay, so this is the stock wallpaper. One of the first things I always like to do is check out some of the different wallpaper options on any, new device I get. Let's take a look at some of these art themes. All right, there's one in here that looks like it was from the Pixel 6 series, maybe. I don't know. I think it looks cool. Also, I forgot to mention the processor in this thing. It's a Google Tensor G2 chip, which is the same chip that comes in the Pixel 7 line. Just needed to point that out. Okay, so this thing looks really nice. It's also, I'm just kind of moving the screen around a little bit. Feels really nice, very fluid. Let's take a close-up look at the screen on it. So the screen is extra big. Gotta like that, right? So this is going to be great for watching video, gaming, anything entertainment related. You could also obviously, check your email and things like that, social media when you're using this. Now, I'm actually going to put this on the dock so you guys can see how this looks, but it's magnetized. So when you get it on there, it's, going to hold this up, which is actually, that's really cool. So, it's going to be extra loud. You put this up on your desk, nightstand, kitchen countertop, super cool. For sure. Okay, the next thing I do want to do, which is just check this out as far as like some of the sound quality, how video looks on it. I'm also going to play some Altos Odyssey, which is a pretty cool game. Haven't played it in a while. And but my first impressions of this thing, very cool. For 500 bucks, I think that, it's a nice tablet. Of course, before we get more into this, we wanted to recommend our must-try app, which is Ignition Poker. Now, the cool thing about Ignition is they have both free and real money games. You can play up to 4 tables at a time, and they've got some of the biggest tournaments to play online. Now, this hand right here was pretty sick. We had an ace-10 suited in a $200 cash game, and we flopped the biscuits. Of course, as you're watching this hand play out, if you wanted to learn more about Ignition or get started, we'll have some resource links directly below in the description.
altitude. We've lost the square. We can't hold it.